And Israel says it's planning to expand its operations in Gaza, including indefinite occupation of the territory. The new plans could push hundreds of thousands of Palestinians to southern Gaza and worsen an already dire humanitarian crisis. ABC audio reporter Jordana Miller is following that story for us from Jerusalem. Jordana, what's the latest on these new plans?
Well, Diane, Israel's cabinet unanimously approved plans to expand the war in Gaza, including, as you said, indefinitely occupying territory. And it looks like really all of Gaza. This, of course, would be a major development, and it would raise all kinds of questions. First and foremost, for the more than 2 million Palestinians living in the Gaza Strip. And of course, questions of international law, humanitarian law, and it would certainly draw international criticism from most of the world if Israel imposes a military occupation, much like we see in the West Bank. But I think the larger question it raises, Diane, is if this plan will actually bring the Israeli Prime Minister closer to the goals that he has set for this war, which is number one, to quote unquote defeat Hamas, total victory, and to bring home the 58 hostages, including one living American. And I think there's intense debate here. And I would say that most of the Israeli public now does not believe that another major military occupation of the Gaza Strip can actually free the hostages, bring them home. Instead, they believe that this will endanger their lives. And we're seeing already, since this decision was made, protests across Israel, including here in Jerusalem.
Jordana, the Houthis are also claiming responsibility for a missile strike from Yemen that landed very close to Israel's main international airport. How significant is that?
You know, it really is very significant, Diane. First of all, it's not so much that Israel failed to shoot down this missile, because, of course, no system is foolproof. It's significant because it shows that even after dozens of rounds of U.S. strikes on the Houthis, the rebel group backed by Iran in Yemen, after dozens of strikes for several weeks, the Houthis still have capabilities to fire long-range missiles on Israel, on its airport, and really still are a major threat to the region, right? Despite President Trump's social media posts, and they're very straightforward and harsh, and the Houthis are going to pay, we're learning that the Houthis are going to be a much more difficult problem to solve.
All right, Jordana Miller in Jerusalem for us. Thank you.